Can you imagine being fully prepared for both dialogue and confrontation? That's what North Korean leader Kim Jong-un declared his country needs to do in relation to the United States. This marked the first time he directly commented on President Joe Biden's administration. North Korea had earlier dismissed efforts by the new US government to establish diplomatic communication. The United States has been consistently calling for North Korea to relinquish its nuclear weapons. However, Pyongyang has repeatedly refused, leading the United Nations Security Council to impose strict economic sanctions on the East Asian state. Kim Jong-un made his remarks at a meeting of senior leaders in the capital Pyongyang. He emphasized the need to protect the dignity of their state and its interests for independent development. He also stressed the importance of guaranteeing a peaceful environment and North Korea's security. His comments came just days after he formally acknowledged that North Korea was facing food shortages, a stark reality in a nation already isolated by economic sanctions. Earlier, leaders from the G7 nations, including President Biden, urged North Korea to abandon its nuclear and missile program and resume dialogue. Yet the relationship between Kim and Biden's administration has been fraught with tension. Before the US election, Biden had referred to Kim as a thug, and North Korea responded with a show of force just days before Biden's inauguration, parading a new missile in a massive military showcase. In April, Biden labeled North Korea as a serious threat to global security, which drew an angry response from Pyongyang. The US has recently completed a review of its North Korea policy, stating it would continue to aim for the complete denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. The approach promised by Biden is marked by diplomacy and stern deterrence, not focusing on achieving a grand bargain or relying on strategic patience. The US plans to pursue a calibrated, practical approach that is open to diplomacy with North Korea, focusing on making practical progress. Despite previous meetings between Kim and Biden's predecessor Donald Trump, talks on denuclearization eventually stalled. Leif Erik Easley, an associate professor of international studies at EWHA Women's University in Seoul, summarized Biden's approach as one that coordinates North Korea policy decisions with allies while conducting step-by-step diplomatic engagement. Washington aims to strengthen deterrence by coordinating strategies, military training, and missile defenses with allies. In a world of complex international relations, the dance between North Korea and the United States continues, with each step carrying global implications. Only time will tell what the future holds for these two nations and their leaders.